It's Superb Owl weekend. That's what they tell me. So how about some Superb Owl pickups from the Juice Daddy? It's me, the Juice Daddy. I just got home from work. It's Friday night, February 2nd, if you must know. I've had some pickups just kind of stacking here, waiting for me to do a pickup video. It's been a while. Not as big as my Black Friday haul. But what do you say? Let's do it. Let's grab this ice cold beer. Cheers. Now, I have been told, recently, I found out that a subscriber of mine here locally watches the channel with his young daughter. And every time I make a drink or crack open a beer, she says, "Daddy, he's drinking." And he's like, "Yeah, this isn't TV. He can drink." But for her, and I'm sorry I don't know your name, but for you, I also have this ice cold peach diet Snapple. You know, they used to say Snapple was made from the best stuff on earth. I don't know about that. But I also enjoy drinking a nice diet Snapple. In addition to an adult over 21 beverage. I don't know how these two are going to mix. So for those of you over 21, cheers. For the young lady, cheers. All right. What's been going on? Hi. Little update, whatever, what have you. I know in a couple weeks, YouTube, Google's not going to give me the option, but I'm no longer monetizing any videos whatsoever. Fuck YouTube. Sorry. Young lady, if your dad's watching, if you could, you know, earmuffs right now. Fuck YouTube. Fuck. Motherfucker, fuck. Snoich. Smoking weed. Who rolls the blunts? We roll the blunts. Smoking weed, drinking beers. I mean, sweet Jesus. Whatever. I've never earned a dime from this channel. I never expected to earn a dime. I'm definitely not in it for the money. But it's ironic that after that YouTube makes their little terms of service update about how to monetize, they send me Google AdSense what I need to do to sign in to, like, claim my cash that I don't earn at all. You can look at my subscriber numbers. There, you can find them. You can look at my view count. You can see it. I'm not earning any money. But the fact that a shit dick like Logan Paul and a fucking racist bigot like PewDiePie can make a living from this platform, whereas not necessarily myself, but a ton of really great channels here on YouTube that I watch a lot, even kind of quote-unquote big ones. I don't think Pat the NES Punk earns a whole lot. I mean, his view count's not huge. Game Chasers is a, you know, for a retro gaming channel is a, you know, gets a high view count, but they're certainly not even close to the stratosphere of some of these big channels. So from this point forward, and you probably should have been doing this anyway, I encourage you openly to use ad block on YouTube. Just put an ad block and know that if you see any ads on any of my videos, they ain't coming from me. I didn't monetize. It's Google trying to make a quick couple cents off of you. So, just heads up. There you go. Enough of that. Let's get to the pickups. Look what I bought again. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. As you recall, I traded my copy for a bunch of Genesis and Super Nintendo stuff. So I decided to buy it again for... Oh, it must be in the system because it's not in there. I hope it's in the system. Oh, I think I know where it's at. Anyway, I decided to buy it from Best Buy. It wasn't on sale, but I got the Gamers Club Unlocked, so it was $47.99. The reason I decided to go ahead and pull the trigger now instead of waiting for a sale. Nintendo games on sale. Woo! I better be drinking more. Whoa, me. Or for the kids. Oh, woo! Snapple. There's no sugar in here. Crap! Anyway, the reason I decided to pull the trigger is because they were offering this really sweet steel case for Mario Kart 8, which, nope, must be in the system because it's not in there either. But there is the steel case for Mario Kart 8. There's the back. Mushroom Cup Mario Kart. Really sweet. So, I've got a Mario Kart 8 steel case and I guess an empty Mario Kart 8 Deluxe case, which I should just hold on to in case I ever find the cart only at a garage sale. Possible. So, there we go. There's that. I'm going to have to move my Snapple. Beer burp. That's a Snapple burp. It's a Snapple burp. I'm blaming the Snapple this time, damn it. Okay. Salvation Army pickup, which I think you're going to see this in a future episode of the $5 Game Box. But I did not buy it as part of the Game Box. I purchased it outside of Game Box funds because I don't want these games in the $5 Game Box. I wasn't going to spend my limited $5 Game Box money on them. But they're not big pickups, obviously, because I didn't buy them with the $5 Game Box. But I've never seen all three in one place, and two of them are sealed. So I've got the Burger King games. They were all in one place. Sneak King was the only one that was open. And it's got everything, including the Xbox Live card. And sealed, Big Bumpin' and a Pocket Bike Racer. Was that somebody? Was that like Brooke Burke? I don't think so. But it's got kind of a resemblance to like a Brooke Burke or somebody. But it was just generic cute girl on a racer, I think. I'm not entirely sure. I don't think I've ever played one of these. Which one was the best? It seems like I see Sneak King the most. And I see Pocket Bike Racer the least. So does that mean people are getting rid of Sneak King and keeping Pocket Bike Racer? Because, I mean, I didn't have an Xbox or 360 when these were at Burger King, so I never went to Burger King to buy them. And quite frankly, our Burger King here in Bozeman, Montana really sucks. It's not good. But, it seems like I see this one all the time in the thrift stores or whatever. Big Bumpin' kind of second, and I hardly ever seem to come across Pocket Bike Racer. So, maybe people are holding on to that for some odd reason. I don't know. All right. What we got? Here's a pickup that old Justin, old Juice Daddy. Oops. I thought I was getting a good deal if I just waited a couple days. I bought Rhyme on the Nintendo Switch. I saw that Target Cartwheel was offering this for half price. So the price is $39.99, so I got it for $20. Now, Target.com had it on sale for like $29.70-something. I could have tried to price match their website and then do the Cartwheel, but I was feeling lazy that Sunday morning. I was like, I'm not bothering with this shit. I'll pay $20. Oops, sorry, that's Sample talking. Now, the reason stupid Juice Daddy should have just waited is because, like, 2 days later, Rhyme was announced as one of the next free games for PlayStation Plus members. So in February, and I believe it's next Tuesday, so next Tuesday's the update, Rhyme will be free for PlayStation Plus members on PS4. And I wouldn't have had to pay anything for it because my PS Plus is paid up until, I think, 2020. So I've got it on Switch. I've got it on the go, even though my Switch has never left the house yet because I don't take handheld consoles anywhere because I never have a chance to play them anywhere. But hey, I did watch some gameplay on YouTube when I saw it. Like, I've heard a lot about this game, but I don't really know it. I went on YouTube. Looks like a ton of fun. Like a nice little cool title. So, awesome. Yeah, cool. Can I address, speaking of Switch, Nintendo Labo? And what I want to address is some of these gamers, and it's mostly on the Reset Era forums, that are like, oh, I wish Nintendo would just stick to core games and bring it back to core audience. Did you not see their 2017 lineup? Do you not see their 2018 lineup with mainline Pokemon and Metroid Prime 4 and all the other announced titles? Can't Nintendo go after a different audience, like an audience of the young lady who is like, he's drinking beer, Dad, and I'm drinking a Snapple for her today? Can't they go after that? Can't they, you know, expand their audience? Intrigue the imagination of our youth, who we desperately need to urge into the STEM fields, the science, the tech. We need that imagination. Now listen, Nintendo Labo, not for me. I sincerely doubt you will ever see Nintendo Labo on a Juice Daddy pickup or on a $5 Game Box episode, unless I find it for real cheap at a thrift store or garage sale. Because, quite frankly, I'm not putting a box on my back and pretending I'm a robot. It's not for me. But you know what, my friends? That's okay. Not everything's for me. I've never seen a Harry Potter movie. I don't watch or read Twilight, ever. I have not seen a 50 Shades of Grey movie. I didn't go see Coco. Even though I like Disney Pixar flicks. I didn't go see it. I might have had my movie pass gotten in time, but it didn't. But I'm just saying, not everything is for you. Can you enjoy your Switch? Can you? Without every fucking title, sorry, young lady, being for you? That game's not for me and I'm fucking pissed. Fuck you, Nintendo. Bleh. Like, calm down. Use my life motto. My life motto is be like Elsa. And what does Elsa do? What does Elsa do, young lady? She lets it go. Let's move on. Here's a little pawn shop pickup. Tailspin for the Sega Genesis. They had it priced at $20. I got it for $15, which is about right. Maybe a little on the high side, but it's not something you come across. And if you watch the channel often, if you've been with me through $5 Game Box and Juice Daddy pickups, Sega Genesis are kind of few and far between. I get lucky when I pick up some good, any Sega title really, for any of the Sega systems. Seems to be hard to come by, so when you walk into a pawn shop, and they've got a Genesis title you haven't seen in there before, maybe you should snatch it. And I like to frequent this pawn shop because quite often I do get some good deals. When you're on a first-name basis with the people, that's pretty nice. Cart only, no manual, but cart's in pretty decent shape. In fact, it's probably in really good shape. Clean. So, you know, and the bonus is most of the time, if he's got good Xbox or PS2 titles, they're $5. Not saying I caught him slipping with any $80 or $100 games, but, you know, it's nice to go in there and see a good title. I got that NBA Jam on Xbox 360 on Season 1 of the $5 Game Box for $3 in there. It's a $14, $15 game. So, you know, he treats me right. So when I see a title that he's got that he's not gouging anybody on, sweet. This next pickup was off eBay. It was one of those coupons. What was it? $15 off 70 or 60? Somewhere around there. So I had to get $70 worth of merchandise in the old eBay cart and then check out. I needed a filler. And as far as filler goes, I think this is a good filler title. Super high impact football. Ah, you're funny, Juice. That game sucks. No! It really doesn't. This game, I think, is underrated as far as, like, arcade, nonsensical football. No licenses, no real players, no real teams. Very 90s attitude. Big hits, foul language, even though there's not really foul language, but trash talk, things like that. Bones flying everywhere. You can get into fist fights with the other team. And honestly, if you compare them side by side, the SNES version, at the least, compares favorably graphically with the arcade version. I mean, it's not perfect. You could definitely tell some differences, especially in the digitized crowd and certain other things. But I remember I played the hell of the arcade version because I worked at a youth center that we set a bunch of arcade machines to free to play. So I played the frick out of the arcade version. And the SNES version, I don't think I had, but I rented a few times. I think it's kind of fun. You mama's boy. It's really fun. Another quote-unquote filler title I put in there, but a mainline one, is another Genesis title. Thunder Force 2. One of the Genesis shooters. Awesome. Nice box. Got the hang tab still holding on. Not really on there very well. No manual, unfortunately, for this one, but cart is in okay shape. Looks like there's a little label damage there on the corner, like it's been kind of, weared. But cart's in really good shape, and oh my god, I just about knocked that hang tab off. It ain't holding on there for much. Cool, nice Genesis shooter, Thunder Force 2. Now, the main title I wanted to get in this eBay lot when they had the coupon up is this Super Nintendo title. It's kind of the last one I've been wanting out of this series. It's the last one I needed because I've got all three for the NES and I've got the first one for the Super NES. I guess now I can start working on the TurboGrafx ones. It is Super Adventure Island 2 for Super Nintendo. Nice series, and I pretty much completed the Nintendo side of these games, I believe. I got a pretty decent price on eBay, which is why I needed to get some filler titles. I remember seeing this game when I went to the retro store in Billings, Montana last fall. I wanted to say he had 70 or 80 on it, which may have been a gouge. Probably a gouge. But, there we go. I think I got this off eBay for $50 was the price. Thunder Force, I think, was... No, it had to be less. It had to be in the 40s, because I know Thunder Force was around 20, and Super High Impact was like $5. And I got up to my total, was like $72, and then I used the coupon to get it down to minus 15. You do the math, because I've been drinking way too much Snapple since I got home. Alright. Before we get to this last pickup, I want to say thank you to a lot of the new subscribers who've been coming in. I think I've gotten a lot of new ones, not only through word of mouth about the $5 game box, but my video on the Pandora's box has seemed to bring in a few people to the channel, so welcome. I do want to address the Pandora's box video, in that I'm still getting comments from some people like, excuse me, but you didn't buy a real Pandora's box. The real Pandora's box is Pandora's Box 5, and they just released it. You've got a knockoff bootleg of the Pandora's box, don't you know? And oh my, it's not really arcade perfect. LOL. Like, okay. First of all, if you read the other YouTube comments, you would see that I addressed multiple times from other people's comments that I knew I didn't get the official Pandora's box. And when people were asking about it, like, hey, where do I get this? This is awesome. I directed them to the website and the company where the official Pandora's box is produced. Now, I say official in air quotes because, I mean, it's a MAME emulator. I mean, it's not official. It's not like, these companies authorize this gaming company to produce their perfect arcade courts from their 80s and 90s arcade games, blah, blah, blah. Second of all, as far as like getting out the arcade perfect, the ones I played, the two WWF games are arcade perfect. I played the shit out of them. The Turtles games are arcade perfect. And the couple others I played, they're arcade perfect to me. Now, yes, I've seen videos where Pac-Man runs at like quadruple speed. I didn't spend $150 on the fucking thing to play Pac-Man. I could probably play arcade perfect Pac-Man on Flash. I could probably Google right now. I should. No, this thing's already 20 minutes long. I can Google arcade perfect Pac-Man Flash, and I'm 85% certain that something will come up where I can, with my arrow keys, play arcade perfect Pac-Man. I certainly didn't buy a Pandora's box to play Pac-Man. I played it for the WWF games, for those Turtles games, and a lot of those other arcade games. I didn't even buy it for the fighters. You know, I may fiddle with, you know, some of the King of Fighters and Street Fighters, but I wasn't really a big fan. I was a sort of fan. But when somebody else put their quarter in and wanted to, like, one-on-one, I'm just like, oh, whatever, bro. But anyway, whatever. You're not going... Once again, this be like Elsa and let it go. It's the power of positivity. New Day rocks. You took the time to comment on my video to make my day a little bit shittier. And to you I say, sucks to be you. Because I'm really happy with my knockoff bootleg Pandora's Box 5. That's which is really a Pandora's Box 4. They should add in a couple more games. You didn't get the official one. Like, y'all got way too much time on your hands. And that's coming from a man who has a whole lot of time on his hands. I've got a whole lot of time on my hands. And yet, I don't have any time for any of that nonsense. Now on to the last pickup. On to the last pickup from a company I have a sort of love-hate relationship with. Love-hate relationship with this company. I need to find my knife. Where's my knife? I love them because, holy cow, they take some awesome, like, usually download-only titles and produce physical copies. But hate because they could have tripled their run on some of these titles. It still would have been limited and pleased people who wanted the games. And yes, I'm talking about Night Trap. And yes, I'm still salty as all frick. That I don't have a copy of Night Trap on my PS4 shelf. But, like I said, it's a love-hate relationship because later, like soon, they're going to start producing Switch titles. And it's probably the reason I have yet to download Golf Story or Stardew Valley or a couple of others download-only titles on Switch because I'm imagining they're going to get physical releases. Oh, crud. I always forget that they stack these things with stuff. So, what do we got here? I still don't know what these are used for. These little, like, ticket towards limited run games loyalty rewards. Have they done anything with those? I don't know. A playing card. Some people dig these things. I really don't know. Another playing card. Isn't there supposed to be a postcard or a sticker or something? Another part of my love-hate relationship with them is a lot of times the games are loose in there. And I've had to open the games before I wanted to. These sound good. Now, I had to jump on this Friday morning and get these two, make sure I was among the first. And I'm glad I did, because these are two retro-style games I love to have physical copies of. Retro City Melee. Check that out. Look at that bad boy. Huh? Oh, you see get it off the glare. There you go. Look at that. Sweet. And Double Dragon 4. Which I haven't heard all good things about. I don't know. Legendary Arcade Classic returns. I don't know. But it is classic, like almost, it's pretty much 8-bit, maybe 16-bit Double Dragon. Not quite sure if this is based on one of the old Double Dragons or if it's a brand new Double Dragon in the style of the old Double Dragons. Not entirely sure. They did put up a couple shooters recently that I kind of like, oh, I don't want to fuck with it. Or frick with it. I don't want to frick with it. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill the Snapple before the end of the show. Sorry. But, yeah. 2 new limited run games. Right there. Whew. Yep. 26 minutes and 15 seconds. Nice. I think that's what I got. Yeah, those are $5 game box pickups for the next episode of that. Slow going. Not really finding anything for the old $5 game box. 1 and 2 for this season with those NES games. Quick succession. Like boom, boom. And then whew, nothing. I've even got money to spend. And I just can't find any ways to spend it. Oh well. Anyway. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for that thumbs up. Or, you know, whatever. It's a hobby. I don't give a fuck. Google ain't going to catch my algorithms. Welcome, new and old, young and old, new and not new. Take care. I'll see you next time on the Juice Daddy channel.